First, you do have 10 total questions. I will tell you guys what kind of the questions is gonna be on your final. First, you guys need to know how to find the mean, median, mode, range, sample standard deviation, variance, z-score, maximum usual, and minimum usual. So how you study your final? First, you're gonna take it out all the sample midterm and the midterm. I will post the solution in Canvas. So for the question number 1, you guys need to know all this. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna look at your sample midterm 1. Try to redo the question 7, 8, and 9. So I do have a sample midterm 1, and then I need to work on question 7, 8, and 9. So number 7, they're gonna give you the data. You need to know how to find the sample mean, median, range, sample standard deviation, and sample variance. Try to solve all your work, okay, to get the full credit. And then number 8, you need to know how to find the z-score, and you need to know what is unusually low and unusually high means. And then number 9, remember the formula, find the minimum usual value and the maximum usual value. Okay, so that will be your question 1 on your final exam. And also, you also can work on the midterm 1, number 5 and 6. So similar questions, find out the mean, range, standard deviation, variance. And then number 6, find the minimum usual and the maximum usual. Okay, then question 2. You need to know how to use your calculator to find the correlation coefficient R, and you need to know how to interpret the R, finding the regression equation. Okay, keep in mind, regression equation is going to be looked on this format, y equal to a plus bx. And then use your calculator to construct a scatter plot with a regression equation. So, you're going to review the sample midterm 1, question 13. Sample midterm 1, question 13 here. Okay, these questions. Hey, keep in mind, you need to use your calculator to find the R, and also you need to interpret. Interpret means tell me this R is going to be positive or negative. They do have a strong or weak correlation. Okay, this is interpret the correlation coefficient. Okay, I think 1/3 of the students forget to do this one on the exam. And then B, use your calculator to find the regression equation. Okay, strictly using your calculator. Okay, make sure you write it in the linear equation format. And then last one, use your calculator to construct a scatter plot with a regression equation. I need the regression equation. And also, please write down the title. Okay, what is the title for this scatter plot? What is your x value and what is your y value? From this example, my x value will be distance. So put the distance here. Y will be the price. So put the price in here and also the title. Okay, so review the sample midterm 1, question 13 and the midterm 1, number 10. Okay, similar question. Number 3. That would be probability. Okay, review the sample midterm 2, chapter 5, question 2. Sample midterm 2, chapter 5, question 2. So this one. Okay, I give you guys the table, then you need to know how to find the probability. And remember, I need you guys write it down. what you are looking for. Like this example, I'm looking for the male. So probability of male. So all your word and 1 to the decimal space. I need 3 decimal space on these questions. Okay. Like the B here, I'm looking for male and private instruction. So write it down. Probability of male and private instruction. Okay. So all your word and then 1 to the decimal space in here. Okay, so this is a really good example. Also, you can review the midterm 2 number 4. Midterm 2 number 4 here. Okay, typical questions. And then number 4, binomial distribution. So look at the sample midterm 2, chapter 6, question 8. Okay, chapter 6, question 8. So this one, binomial distribution. Okay, make sure you guys remember the requirement for the binomial distribution and state probability. What is your x equal to? Less than or greater than. The calculator, which one you're gonna use? You're gonna use binom PDF or binom CDF. Okay, some students put like the Poisson distribution, okay, the e to the power of x. I never teach you guys the Poisson distribution. I only teach you guys the binomial distribution. Okay, so review this one. Or you could look at the midterm 2, question 5. Okay, here. Write down probability of x using binom PDF or CDF, what you put for the value here and your final answer. Make sure you know how to find the mean, standard deviation, and variance as well. Okay, number 5, normal distribution. Okay, we do have 2 part in here. First one, when the sample size n equal to 1. So look at the sample midterm 2, chapter 6, number 5 and 6. Okay, these two, normal distribution. So you can see they're looking for the probability that a randomly select adult. This is talking about you only have a sample size n equal to 1. Okay, n equal to 1. Same idea with number 5 and number 6. Okay, n equal to 1. And then the midterm 2, number 7. Also, they are looking for if an applicant is randomly select, sample size is n equal to 1. Okay, and then review the sample midterm 3, question 10. Question 10 here. Part A, this is a pilot talking about n equal to 1. B, if 37 different pilots are randomly selected, means the sample size n is equal to 37. Okay, so you could apply the central limit theorem. For the standard deviation, that would be the standard deviation divided by square root of the sample size, which is going to be 37 here. Okay, right? So n greater than 1. Sample size is going to be greater than 1. Or look at the midterm 3, number 5. Okay, part B here. If 9 fish are randomly selected, so this is talking about the sample size n equal to 9. So you could see my standard error becomes 6 divided by square root of 9 here. Okay, make sure you guys draw the density curve. Hey, I'm sorry here. This is, you need the density curve for this question also. Okay. So that will be the number 5 here. Number 6. Confidence interval for population proportion. So you're going to look at the sample midterm 2, chapter 7. Question 12. So that will be last question. Okay, you need to know how to find the sample proportion, this formula. And Make sure you guys remember, check the condition. Okay, check the condition. And then use the formula to construct the confidence interval. At the end, draw the conclusion regarding for this confidence interval. So look at the sample midterm 2, chapter 7, question 12, and the midterm 2, question 9. Here, this one. Similar question, okay? Number 7. Hypothesis testing for population means. So look at the sample midterm 3, question 2. Okay, hypothesis testing for population mean. Hey, make sure you guys know, are they working on the population mean or population proportion? Usually, if they are working on the population mean, they will mention about what is the mean equal to, what is the standard deviation. But if they're working on the proportion, they seldom talk about the mean and the standard deviation. Okay? They do have a different notation. This is the population mean. Okay? And then prepare, talking about what is the requirement. Okay? What is the condition? Okay? Write it down. What is the condition? And for the one population mean, I need you guys use the formula to find the test statistic. And use calculator to find the p-value. Tell me reject or fail to reject, and then the conclusion. For the conclusion, I need the complete sentence conclusion. Don't just put like sufficient evidence to support the claim. Okay, complete sentence. Also, you can look at the midterm 3, question 4. Okay, this is also the population mean for hypothesis testing. Okay, use the formula. Number 8, hypothesis testing for two population proportions. Okay, two population proportions. So look at the sample midterm 3, question 12. Okay, you can see they never mention about the mean or standard deviation. That would be the proportion. And since we do have two populations, make sure you guys say what is your P1 equal to, what is your P2 equal to. Okay, it's gonna be make a difference from here. If I use the P1 equal to males, P2 equal to female, my hypothesis testing, my alternate hypothesis will be P1 strictly less than P2. But if you let it another way around, that will be P1 greater than P2. Okay, so make sure for two populations, stay P1 and P2 equal to. Okay, number 9, we're gonna work on the goodness of fit test. Goodness of fit test, that will be equal frequency or unequal frequency. So sample midterm 3, number 1. You could see if they do have an equal frequency, I could use this formula. The expected frequency will be equal to each other. Okay, you could use the calculator to find the test statistic, state the degree of freedom, and also the p-value. Okay, one more time, the prepare, talking about the condition. Write it down, what is the requirement for the goodness of fit test. Okay, either expected frequency are equal or unequal expected frequency. That would be question 6 here. Okay, usually you're gonna see the percentage here. So that would be the unequal frequency. And then one more time for the prepare, state the condition, show me your work, how you find the expected frequency. You don't have to use the formula, strictly forward using the calculator to find the test statistic, find out the degree of freedom, p-value. Okay, show me it's gonna be reject or fail to reject, and also complete sentence for the conclusion. Okay, either one, either equal frequency or unequal frequency, that will be on your final. Last question, that will be the contingency table. So look at sample midterm 3 question 4. Okay, contingency table. Make sure you guys fill in the column total, row total, and also the grand total. And find out the expected frequency. Use calculator to find the test statistic, degree of freedom, and the p-value. Okay, pretty similar. You also can review the midterm 3 question 10. That will be the contingency table. Okay, that's all about it for the final exam. If you guys have any questions, please email me. Good luck, guys.